and only on the Arena Sports Network. Harsh weather approaching. Now is the time for electrical contractors to stock up on supplies for that unsuspecting winter storm. Northwest Indiana's pros have depended on Pesco for 50 years. Pesco, Portage Electric Supply Corporation, has a full line of supplies for the most demanding of jobs. With friendly service that comes with being a woman-owned distributor, it's nice to know you can get the right tools at the right price without the grinding hard sell. For electrical parts to get the job done, go where the pros go. Pesco on Melton Road in Portage. Michigan City is a place full of challenges. The high sand mountains of the Indiana Dunes, the excitement of the Blue Chip Casino, or the ways to save at the Lighthouse Outlet Mall. One thing that isn't a challenge is where to rest after being challenged. Clarion Inn of Michigan City helps you plan your attack while you reload. Enjoy our hot breakfast, speedy Wi-Fi internet for productivity, and fitness facilities to keep in top shape. Let your ground zero in the dunes be Clarion Inn of Michigan City. 219-879-0311.
Feeding Towns, double team in the post kick out. Andrew Harrison lines up a three and down it goes. Their murder inside, their murder outside. Bill Self calls for time.
ESPN Radio with the call as Kentucky just lambasted poor old Kansas. The number 1 Wildcats over the number 5 Jayhawks, 72-40 at the State Farm Champions Classic in Indianapolis last night. Man, oh man, that wrapped up a full day of college basketball, 24 hours worth. Man, I mean, we saw some hoops, and some hoops. But I didn't think we were going to see anything like that, though. Because that, boy, woo, Kentucky was no joke. 11 blocks for Kentucky against 11 field goals for Kansas. Wow. I'd have never thought. Kansas was already down 10 in the first half, and then they only scored 12. They only scored 12 points in the second half. They had one more point than Kentucky had blocks the whole game. Wow. But them boys at Kentucky are long. Like, how your whole squad going to be 6'6" and above like that? Well, when you got 9 McDonald's All-Americans on your team, you can do things like that. And they're coming in waves of 5. I think I remember seeing something like that 2002 when Westinghouse won its lone state championship under former head coach and now current collegiate referee Chris Head. They came at you in waves of 5. And they weren't exactly as tall as the boys that are at Kentucky now. I think the tallest was about maybe 6'2", 6'3", something like that. I think that was the Cedric Banks, Martell Bailey era. But they just came at you because they were defensively good. You know, and they wound up bringing home the wooden tower for the Public League that year, and still to this day, a lot of people resonate that team, that 2002 Westinghouse High School team, as one of the best teams in the history of Illinois basketball. The Afternoon Locker Room on the Arena Sports Network, presented by Gigahertz. Give us a buzz, 573-200-6505. Tweet us at ASN Plus or at Arena Sportsnet. And, of course, the Facebook. Always the Afternoon Locker Room. Other scores from the top 25 during the marathon. The game before the Kentucky blowout, Duke holds off Michigan State 81-71. Jaleel Okafor, a Chicago product and also a McDonald's All-American, preseason All-American at the collegiate level as well, had 17 points. Number 9, Virginia, no problem with South Carolina State, 75-55 to remain undefeated. Number 11, Wichita State spoils Memphis's season opener, the final 71-56. How about 30 3 in a row in the regular season for Wichita State. Tell you, that's what a Final Four run does for you, you know? Number 15, Virginia Commonwealth. 87-78 over Toledo. Nice top 25 matchup out west. Number 16, San Diego State, who just gave, I believe it was Bill Fisher, 3-year contract extension. And why not? Man knows how to coach. He's the only interim coach to take a team to the national championship. He did so with Michigan back in 1989. The man could coach. Pay the man. Just saying. Number 20, Ohio State stays undefeated 74-63 over Marquette. Cam Williams having a big day today. Big day there. Number 21, Nebraska, despite a slow start, tops Central Arkansas 82-56. Wofford over Iona 86-73. Stephen F. Austin's 29-game home winning streak out of here. Northern Iowa takes care of that in overtime, 79-77. UMass tops Manhattan 77-68, but that dunk by the Manhattan Jaspers at the end of regulation, woo, man. If they have anything remotely like that during that season, I think they're back in the tournament. Because, boy, woo, it was some plays yesterday. Baylor remains undefeated at 2-0. They top South Carolina on the road, 69-65. Florida Internationals top Stetson on the road, 53-52. Georgia 80, Stony Brook 70. Overtime, LSU holds off Texas Tech, 69-64. Let's see what's on the docket tonight. Tonight's a comedy tonight. Well, I don't know about a comedy. I know some basketball. Number 2, Arizona, looking to stay undefeated. They've got UC Irvine down at the McHale Center. Number 3, Wisconsin, also looking to stay undefeated. They've got their annual showdown with Green Bay. Number 13, Gonzaga takes on St. Joe's. Number 18, Oklahoma at Creighton. Creighton currently 2-0, sans one Dougie McBuckets. Also coming up tonight, it is Ohio at Florida Gulf Coast. Cincinnati hosts Morehead State. North Carolina A&T is at Northern Kentucky. Mercer hosting Kennesaw State. Arkansas's got Wake Forest. Milwaukee looking to keep IUPUI winless. And New Mexico State looking for their first win of the year. They'll take on Northern Colorado. To the NHL. Whole gang of games from last night. We will start with the Bruins and the Blues. Tika Rask, 33 saves. He shuts out the Blues 2-0. Bergeron, his 5th. Krug, his 3rd of the year, as the Bees pick up yet another win. Capitals with an overtime winner last night.
It's Carlson. Along now to Warpig. A drive in for the score! Eric Fair, F-16, wins it for D.C. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Arizona.
Great call on the Capitals radio network. Eric Fair picked up his 3rd goal of the year, as indeed the Capitals topped the Coyotes on the road 2-1. Capitals picking up their 8th win of the year. Beagle also his 2nd goal of the season in regulation for the Capitals. Flames topped the Ducks in a shootout at final 4-3. The Kings skate past the Panthers 5-2. 5 different Kings score, including Dustin Brown and Robin Regier. Also picking up a goal. Jeff Carter, that was his 7th of the season. Jets topped the Devils for their 10th win of the year. They picked up 2 quick ones in the second and coasted on to a 3-1 victory. Frolic and Schieffel also picking up their goals for that game. Hurricanes in a wild one topped the Stars on the road 6-4. 2 scores from Eric Stahl, helping the Canes to their 6th win of the year. There's a rare sight. Penguins shut out the Habs on the road. There's a Marc-Andre Fleury sighting. 4-0 the final there. Sidney Crosby picks up his 8th goal of the year. Also picking up goals, Brandon Sutter, his 5th. Bo Bennett picks up his 1st, and Steve Donnelly his 3rd. The Nashville Predators pick up their 12th win, and they just light up the Twine up in Toronto. Then they shelled 2 goaltenders at that. 9-2 the final. They scored 3 in the first, and then when the relief came in, they scored 5 in the third. 2 goals on the night from Taylor Beck, and 7 other Nashville Predators hit the Twine. Among them, Philip Forsberg and Derek Waugh. Islanders take out the Lightning 5-2. 5 different Islanders help pick up their 12th win of the year. Among them, Brock Nelson, his 9th goal of the season. Halak, that being Yaroslav Halak, with 26 of 28 stop. Islanders now with 24 points, still yet to lose in overtime. Sabres top the Sharks 4-1. There's a Brian Jonte sighting, 2 goals for him, his first 2 of the year. Red Wings bomb the Blue Jackets in Columbus. That final 5-0. 5 different wingers hit the Twine. Take one more break. We'll come back, and we'll talk about snow, and more snow. And more snow. I don't want to see the snow. I really don't. Oh, gosh, because there's some snow up there in upstate New York for you. This is the Afternoon Locker Room presented by Gigahertz, and that's where we come in. More after this. This is the Arena Sports Network. We're back.
For some, the American dream is a comfortable home with a brand new car. For most in this economy, it's been reduced to a 2-bedroom apartment with a vehicle well past its prime. Rest assured, General Insurance Services is ready to protect both versions of that dream. With many carriers to choose from, insurance for your home, car, or apartment is just a phone call away. Let our local independent insurance agents show you how. General Insurance Services in Michigan City, 800-766-4478.
Have you heard the good news about a company that started 4 years ago and worked at a relentless pace based entirely upon one simple premise? Have you heard the good news about a place you can go to enjoy positive, community-oriented information about the town, city, or region that you live in and the people involved? Have you heard the good news that you yourself can share stories about this same theme to others in your community? That place is LaPorteCountyLife.com. At LaPorteCountyLife.com, you can celebrate a company that had a crazy dream based on a belief that positive breeds positive, and that people want to read, hear, and watch stuff about good people. At LaPorteCountyLife.com, you can go to a place to enjoy positive, community-oriented information about the town, city, or region that you live in and the people involved. Want to see more? Want to read more? Want to hear more? Then go to LaPorteCountyLife.com. Have you heard the good news? If you are in Northwest Indiana or near Michigan City, LaPorte, Hobart, Burns Harbor, Valparaiso, Chesterton, South Bend, or Portage, there is no comparison to the other dealers around town to Sowers Ford Lincoln in Michigan City. Get your best price on Ford trucks, Focus, F-150, Explorer, Escape, and Lincoln MKS, MKT, and more, as well as Fiesta, Fusion, Taurus, and Mustang. We welcome you to Sowers Ford Lincoln dealership in Michigan City, Northwest Indiana's newest Ford Lincoln dealer. We place the highest emphasis on our customers. We offer new and used Ford and Lincoln vehicles, parts, service, and used cars, including Focus, Fiesta, and more. For more information, drop by 3930 Franklin in Michigan City, Indiana, or visit them online at SowersAuto.com. Sowers Ford Lincoln, Northwest Indiana's newest Ford Lincoln dealer.
At Strachan Van Til, we just made saving on groceries even easier with our new building blocks of value. Just look for the new icons all around the store to find our weekly advertised specials, everyday smart buys, exclusive limited time offers, new lower prices, and even extra rewards. These bright, colorful icons are all about building honest,